We gotta scrap this dryer here. The control panel here. This plastic is not coming out. The buttons have no push, or it's garbage. Garbage. We'll keep the parts for it because it's a Whirlpool. Maybe the door. I really don't want to keep any more parts. I'm trying to clear crap out and get rid of some stuff. I can't hoard too much stuff here. I'm running out of space. So we'll take the computer board here because they're good. They always call these computer boards, so it's good to have the computer board. We'll take that, take the wire, we'll take the fuses. The door is in good shape. I might take the door. I'll just take it for parts. Why not? Yeah, this only has one screw here, and this board will come out. These boards here are the ones you can sell on eBay for a good penny. They're always looking for these boards, especially Whirlpool dryers, because these boards always go. I'm gonna have a look inside, make sure it's not burnt out, right? Otherwise it's no good. So I got the screw out. She just slides up. See if we can slide her up here. Slide her up. How's she go now? Careful, don't cut yourselves on these things here. They're very deadly to cut yourself in. Alright, we got it out, and this here and going to scrap. My scrap. It's a scrap I picked up the other day. Might as well. At $3.50 a metric ton, why not? We'll scrap the rest of this cabinet too. We'll take the wires out, we'll take the cord out. So right now, we got the computer out. We'll check that after, make sure that's okay. And we'll keep taking all the screws out here. I have my drill, but brought it home. The wife was using it for some crafts. So I'm gonna use the old screwdriver. I'll just take the screws up after. See how much parts we can get out of this. I might keep the lid, because every time I get dryers, whatever, the lids are all banged and dented out. But don't have the space for the lid, but we'll find a spot for it somewhere. Oh, sold the fridge this morning. The stainless fridge, it's gone. I was asking $650 because I dropped the price down. I got 600 bucks for it. Better than nothing. I'm just glad it's gone. That's been sitting for what? Almost 2 months now. Well, the guy wanted to see it work, and I said, okay, no problem. Let me get my generator out. Bought the generator next door. Let it run for about 10 minutes. He felt it, getting cold. He's happy. If I can show people that it actually works, I don't mind doing that. Alright. Dryers I can't. Dryers I can't test. I don't have 220. But I never had a problem selling a dryer. I never came back because I check them thoroughly. And if you do what I tell you to do, you're gonna have no problems. Almost done here, a few more screws. Yeah, I can't believe Ministry of Transportation treating people like garbage. You're not the only one who went through a pandemic, lady. Come on. I don't know if people work and act like that. I'm not touching that. You can go. Get the plate number. I said, oh my God. Do I have to stand back in line? She wouldn't even answer me. One more here. And I said, well, if I can't read this plate on my ownership here, if I get pulled over and a cop, what the hell? And a cop can't read it, keep the damn noise down. Right? He goes, well, it's 58 bucks for an ownership. I said, what? I never paid for an ownership. I thought you said $2 at first. I couldn't understand $2 for the paperwork or whatever you gotta cost. I don't think an ownership printing on a piece of paper, stick it in a machine and print it costs $58. Almost as much as the sticker. Yeah, insane. Alright, let's deal with this here. Take her apart here. Alright, And these plugs here, to get those out so don't ruin them instead of cutting them off. I got a lot of dryers that these clips fall out. They just push out. It's a clip here, pops out like that. And I always keep these when I scrap parts. They're very handy because most of the times they're missing these and the plug is just dangles like that on the back of it. So it's dangling. So yeah, I always keep these clips because that's what holds these plugs in. So, oh, there goes my tools. All right, we got a ground wire here. We got to disconnect, open that piece, but keep these things always. They're good. Put them over there. What did I drop? My screwdriver in the dryer. Oh my God, killing me. Fall in the dryer. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my God. And this wire here, we'll just scrap it, cut it all out for scrap. Well, look at that. My first nickel. Oh, there's more. A dime, a nickel. Oh, this is a money machine. Okay. And the feet, always keep the feet too. And pop this screw out. And this plate here, keep the plate too. Because they're handy to have too. Some of them are all missing the plates. People will take them apart, try to fix them, don't put the parts back on it. So you think, oh, it's garbage, just get rid of it. So we'll keep that. Keep the screws, they're handy too. Get the ground wire off here. And of course, it's a different size. Different size. So I'll get that in a sec. I'll show what else we take out of here. There's a complete wire. You pop these ends off here and they just snap in. So there's your cord. Save them all the time. Save the screws. Screws come in handy. So this is scrap. More metal for scrap. If I don't get robbed tonight. There's actually scrappers. They're too lazy to go find their own crap. One time it happened to me, I had this much scrap. I came, woke up in the morning, went to my truck, and the scrap was all gone. Steel, for God's sakes. I understand if it's copper or aluminum or brass, but steel? Come on. Desperate, I guess. Maybe you need the money more than I do, maybe. Who knows? Let's see how much money's in this damn thing. I should be wearing gloves. I do stupid shit like this. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's it. That's it for money. It'd be nice to find a gold ring. One day. Pennies are obsolete. That's it for the monies. We'll take the feet. We'll cut this for scrap. Cut the wire out for scrap. Light bulb you can take if you want. You're gonna replace a light bulb. There you go. Just unplug her. There's your light bulb. There's another tip I learned too. What I do is I don't unplug the wires. I cut the wires just a little bit. Leave a little bit on. Because if you go to replace it for another unit, you know which wire goes where. Because, sorry, you know which wire goes where. So if you're gonna go replace that, you can see the black is on that side and it's on that side, right? So that's what I do. I keep the wires. Like even a board here, the control board. If you're gonna match it up, you know. This plug goes there, the wires that's yellow, that's so I just keep the wires on it. Little trick. Alright, let's continue, see what else we can get out of this. Alright, there's your exhaust tube. You don't need that. Sometimes if it looks real bad, but I'll never replace these. Throw them out. Alright, we're getting there. Here's your heater coil right here. Oh. Motor. Here's your heater coil. It looks to be good. I'm gonna disconnect it from the front. We'll do that. Maybe we'll keep that. Cut the long wire for scrap. It's gonna rain a little bit today. Yeah, yesterday was a damn good game. England's playing today. We'll see who we play. I guess England's playing, I forget what team they're playing. But yeah, it's gonna be another nice day out for the next game coming up, guys. I was gonna record it when I was there, but I mostly put it on Facebook. But maybe I'll record some highlights of the game when I get there. But it was a good time. My wife had a good time. We don't hardly go out So it was a good time. Okay, stay tuned on this dryer. And there's your dryer door. It's in good shape. Really good shape. The glass, look at the plastic, should say, was in nice shape. So we got the door off. I'm sure some dryers out there that the plastic is cracked. Alright, we're getting there. Now I'm going to take the front panel off. There's a computer board in here. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Almost done here. Then go home and relax and have dinner. One of those long days. Oh, I was supposed to go to the appliance store back and pick up those trays for the stoves there. I might pass by if it's not too late. Screw here. Alright, this is taking the Whirlpool dryer apart. This will be on a Whirlpool dryer. Very simple to take apart, very simple to put back on. Okay, this panel here snaps off. Just pull it out. It just snaps into the grooves here. One. You need 2 hands for this. 1 sec. Alright, just like that, snaps right off. Now we'll need this parts here. That's the part that's shot, the buttons here. You can see the way they look. Maybe the sticker, who knows. But yeah, this just snaps off like that. We'll trash this piece. Give them some plastic. And then you got these screws here on the side that takes the front piece off. Like that. Oh, hang on. You got 2 screws on the side here. 1 here. And you got these 2 screws here. 1 here, 1 here. Hold your duck, maybe 1 here. So that's 3 screws there. Now we'll just get the star in here. The Phillips should say. Got this screw here. Maybe we'll keep the door lock. They usually go to 1 screw here. One-handed man here. These screws are very important to keep. People take dryers apart and they never put these screws back, and you can't hardly find those screws. I've had a few washers like that, dryers like that. Alright, might be the middle one, maybe, let's see. Nope, it's not the middle. Okay, I think we're good here now. Does it have a bottom screw? Shouldn't. Should be wearing gloves. This shit will cut you apart. Hang on, we're gonna flip her. I'm gonna flip her. Thought so. Keep the feet too. Oh, just lost my bit. Bit back on here. Here's your access to the heater. There you have to change your thermal fuse. Alright, panel should come off. Just drop. And take these screws right out. 1. There's 2. Bottom cover. There's your manual there. You want to learn about them. They're always there behind here. I don't know. I won't keep that. Won't need it. Scrap that too. Okay, take your feet off. They're always handy. Okay, doors. Got 2 more screws on this side. So 4 screws. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 screws total. Take the panel off. You would have to take the whole panel off to change the belt on these. Door should come out now. There's a door latch connection here. So we'll just take this, lift it up. There's your door latch right there. So we save it or what? I don't know. Right here. Put it down. Like I said, we'll cut the wires. Get my chopper. I don't know where it is. These things you take out. You just push both sides here, clips, and they push right in. Just squeeze them. There's one. And there's two, and it falls right through, just like that. Pull it out from the other side. Should have had it turned like that. Alright, now we got it out. Now we'll flip her back. Actually, we'll cut the wires off. Don't know where I put my cutters. Did they fall on the ground again, or are they buried? Oh, that was easy. Making a racket here. Oh, there we go. It came right out. It's a good thing I didn't cut the wires. Because you got the attachment there. Alright, we have a door latch button there. What was I gonna say? What the hell's going on here? A racket again. Are you working on these again? Don't need that. Let's pull that out. Here's the heater. There's one screw here to take the heater out. You can see it holding that frame. We'll pop that out quick. Right here. One screw. This will come out. Alright, she's out. Have to unplug the wires. Again, very sharp down here, guys. That's gonna snip them off. What do I do with my snips? Let's get rid of this before someone gets hurt. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're right here. Well, I got this yesterday, Maytag dryer. So now I got 4 Maytags. One there, 10-year warranty. Can't beat that, 10 years. So after 10 years, you can call them back and say, okay, we'll give you a new one. Yeah, right. I've seen so many people, they don't even bother calling you back. They don't care. Once it's sold to you, that 10-year tag there means nothing. It means nothing to them. They'll always have an excuse why you're not covered. Okay, there's the heater. We can do a quick check on this. We'll just check these two here, see if it's good. And then if it's good, it's worth keeping. If not, we'll scrap it. Get your multimeter here, guys. Put it on ohms. I usually put it on sound so I can hear it. We get some ohms on this, we know the heater coil is good. So that's good. So it's worth keeping this. It's good. No breakage in there, nothing, right? So you don't really need a stand. You can take that stand off because it takes up too much space. So we can get rid of that stand there quickly. Get your screwdriver, guys. Pop the screw here and it slides right out. Come on. Don't need that. Alright, I should be marking these on the side. Whirlpool dryer. But they're pretty much all the same. Now, when you think we can find a spot for this, I made some space because I got rid of that dryer, but look at them stacked up here. No more space, everything's disaster. There's all my heater coils there. I'll just leave that there, I guess. Everything's going crazy here. Okay, we'll cut the wires for scrap. Dust. Cut the wires for scrap. I'll rip it out afterwards. Okay, here's your venting. Take the feet off it. I use vice grips for that. Makes it easier. Hook up your vice grips. and you can spin it. Using the channel locks on this, man, oh my god, see how the feet are, it just shreds. So I just normally hook the vice grips on it. It's a lot easier, because these are always handy to have too. So let's put the vice grips, give the old spinneroos. It's so sharp that it cuts the feet, look at that. That's how sharp this metal is. Look at that, it's just shredding the feet. You'd figure, right, when they make this stuff, they'll dull the metal, don't keep it sharp like that. Look at that, it's ruined. It's all stripped now. Look how sharp that is. Crazy. And these, I don't know what these are made out of, but the plastic is so cheap. The other leg, we'll spin it, take the other ones out. Okay, take the heater, I might as well show you the complete takedown of one of these dryers here. If you're gonna clean your vent, say it's not heating properly, after you checked all your thermal fuses, pull your vent down here and check if it's clogged up. Usually these are full of dust. Or hair bunnies, or whatever you want to call it. You got 1, 2, 4 screws, but that one's missing. And that's it, this comes out. There you go. Okay, screw. Screw coming out. We'll keep the screws. Yeah, here's your venting, see that? So if you don't clean your filter, it's going to build up inside here and build up, and won't be able to breathe. And once it can't breathe, it's going to either blow the thermal fuse and not dry your clothes. It'll be all, your clothes will get wet. It's still wet, it'll be all damp here, water will be in here, moisture will be in here. This will start to rust out. Here's your fan. This fan's even sharp. Here's your thermal fuse for the fan. Alright, so we got a few more things and we're done. The vent, we can take the vent off. We can take these fuses out here, they're always good to have. The vent has one screw here, but won't be able to get my screwdriver in there. So what we can do is keep taking it apart. Now I want to take this piece off here. Over here, same again, side screws. One, 2 on each side. We'll take this cover off. That one. Hey, more money's coming out. We're getting richer by the minute here, guys. You can keep the belt if the belt's good. Hands out. That's it, guys. There's your rollers. So your drum actually sets, see the groove in the drum here? They set on this roller here. So when you hear squeaking and squealing, it's these wheel rollers here. See how smooth? See? People can change these, they're easy to change. Like again, you have to take it apart to this level to change these. Alright, they just have little plastic clips here. Right? Just take your fingers or screwdriver or whatever, squeeze them. If I can do this one, let me see. Alright, we got the clip off. That's what holds the pulley there. You just slide it off. And you can keep these, they're handy to have. Good to have. If you're ever going to replace them and keep that, that's what holds it in. We'll just put that there. And another one here, just squeeze it. You can oil these too if you take it apart. This one don't want to come off. Get my needle nose here. We'll get the needle nose here and pop this off with the one hand. Oh my God, come on. Okay, hang on. Alright, there's your other one, right? They're good to have. Alright, the rest is crap. garbage. There's your sensor here. It senses your clothes to see how wet they are. That's a sensor. It tells the dryer to give more heat, not to give more heat. There you go. Complete takedown. There's your drum. She'll come off as soon as you get the belt off now. Let's move the tools here for a sec. Let's lift her up here. There's a light cover there if you need a light cover. There's your back pulley wheels right there. You can take those off. That's your pulley there. Now your drum. You gotta unhook from your pulley at the bottom. See the pulley right here? Once I get down here, we'll unhook it. Just take your finger, roll it around there. Your belt's out. Now what you do is grab it from the belt. Well, basically grab the belt. Take your drum out. There's your drum. These belts here, you'll see when you replace the belt where they go, because you'll see the line. And usually the side that's got the lines going all the way through, it goes down that way. This belt looks looks okay. We'll keep the belt. These belts usually are standard. They pretty much fit every dryer. There's your drum. You can take the fins out here. I've seen dryers that are missing fins. You got 3 screws. Right, 1, 2, 3, and you can replace the fins. We'll keep the belt. We'll just hang it over here. All right. I don't know. Should we keep these wheels too? Why not? Right. We'll take these out too. Might as well keep them. There's 1. There's 2. 2 little wheels. So we'll keep these. Keep all the parts. I always need parts. Light cover, I could keep it if I wanted to, but I don't think I'll ever need a light cover. Alright, coming good. We'll take the whole cabinet apart so it'll be flat. Alright, now we'll take our wire here, get our snippies. Okay, where's my snips now? It's falling all apart here now. A few more screws, it can be a flat pancake. So we'll just snip here. Copper wire, why not? Snip here. If you were a scrapper and you did this, you get a lot of parts. Well, let's take that off. In the way here, find the screwdriver. Oh, there she is. Rolled over here. We'll take this off. 1 screw, this will come off. Just like that. Slide it out. I usually keep these. They're good to have. With my collection there. Alright. Pop this wire off here. Cut the ground wire. Cut these off, like I said. Keep the wires on it. Cut that off. Now these motors are not copper. Trust me, I brought a whole bunch in, and they were not copper. They're not even worth taking off. So here's the harness. Hang on. You get quite a bit of wire for scrap. There you go. Okay, a couple more screws and we're done here. We'll take the fuses there, and you can take the pulley if you want. Because these pulleys, how they break, they're so cheap that they snap right here. Here's the motor. You can probably use the motor for something. But yeah, got 2 more feet to take off and these fuses, and that's it. Just smash the cabinet. And rip the cabinet apart and we're done. 2 more screws here. Get my screwdriver here. Knock her down. Knock her down. Screws here. Won't be probably upload this video. It'll be probably too long. Stupid phone. It says not enough storage. Your storage is full. I have a GoPro, but I don't know how. Whoa! I don't know how to do it on a computer from a GoPro. So I don't know. Yeah, so storage is full. I delete a whole bunch of stuff and it's still full. I don't know what else to delete. And maybe if it doesn't load, I'll make a 2-part video. Don't get the screws in my tires. More scrap. Okay, screw over here and a screw on the other side. The whole can will be collapsed. Basically taking apart a Whirlpool dryer. That screw there. We'll go on the other side. Almost done here. Been easier to drill. It's okay. Almost done here. Alright, she's out. There's the other panel. Alright. Alright, 2 more on this side. Too low here. Can't get a hold of it. Go on. Almost done. Okay, that one's out. One more here. KD Scrapper. Check him out on YouTube. That's what he does. He takes these all apart. And I think he sells parts too to a buddy of his. Sells the parts, extra cash, why not? Right? We're always looking for parts. Alright. There's that one there. Even it out. Alright. Now, let's see here now. Oh, can't forget the few thermals. We'll get those out. They're always handy to have. Right here, 2 screws each side. 1. And you can test them, see if they're good. And again, multimeter. Check the ohms on them, right? There you go. Another one here. This only has 1 screw. These are all what you check when you have no heat and dryers not working. Oh, 1 or 2. No, this only has 1. Pops out like that. They're good to have. Put them aside. Okay, last but not least, one thing is gonna take out here is the feet. Flip it over. Your vice grips. Flip around. 1 and 2. That's it. My feet go in my feet bucket here. This is all the feet I keep, all in there. Alright, that's it. We don't want no more crap out of this. I'm gonna need maybe 2 hands to get rid of this. Here's the fins. 3 screws, guys. 3 screws. I might only keep 1, I don't know. I hardly change these, but I've seen dryers that need them replaced because they're either cracked or they got black sticky stuff on them. It doesn't look clean looking, right? And these are easy to change. Just take the top off, spin the drum with your hand, and you can easily pop them out easy. There you go, guys. Right there. See, I usually put the screws back with them. Just put your screws back on them like that. I'm sure if you go buy these, it'll cost you a penny. Alright, that's it, guys. Alright, there's a dryer. Demolished. Stripped down to nothing. And all the parts we have. That's it. Alright, guys, that's it. Like and subscribe, guys. You guys are not hitting the like button. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you like. Take care, guys. Picking up screws with my magnet. I just noticed this. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? A freaking nail? That's a roofing nail from this goddamn place. Because nobody's picked them up, and every time it rains, the east draft, the wind blows them off the roof. That sucks. I can plug that up. I got a plug, but that sucks. I knew I was losing air. Brand new tires, man. $400 for brand new tires with a nail in it. Sucks. Alright, I'm done. I'm done.